the show and she's lost her shit, everyone. How are we all? We were going to burn shit for you, but she's just managed to spill the whole thing all over the ground.
Oh dear.
Oh, nothing.
That I can fix that.
No idea what's going on.
I can fix that.
The pixies are amongst us. Nobody touch anything.
Don't move.
It's going to be one of those nights.
Don't breathe. Don't do
Oh,
anything. Don't do anything.
God, no.
Oh.
Okay, we're back.
Hello.
She broke a plane the other day trying to fly to Brisbane, or no, Gold Coast.
Oh dear.
It was delayed to start with, but you know, I would rather, you know, we had to change planes because the plane broke, literally. And then we got on another plane, thankfully.
It took us forever to get there. Sorry for the slight inconvenience to begin with, ladies and gentlemen, but chaos ensued.
Oh, yeah, we might stay, Robert, not sure.
The
Really not sure.
the demons have been playing.
Wow, haven't we had a great couple of days, Renata?
We have. Many exciting things are coming up for us.
We have been waiting for this year to start so we could hook into all the projects that have been planned for us. We just keep saying yes. And we can tell you we have 2 new YouTube series that are coming out in the next couple of weeks. That's what we were doing in Queensland. We flew up there with our team who are looking after us, because let's face it, we fucking can't organise ourselves.
No.
And they came up with a few ideas, and there's one of them I really like. I mean, like both of them, but the second one was fantastic. Had a bit of fun with that. So yes, we shot 9 episodes on Tuesday. And
no, Wednesday.
Well, what day of the week
Tuesday.
are we up to? No, it was Tuesday. And then Wednesday we shot 7 episodes. So that will be coming out.
Oh, we're slightly tired. But let's get on with the tarot.
All right,
evening.
put your cards up, Renata. Put your cards.
So the story is that if you do not get a personal reading during this session, and please, the only place that you can place your questions is on this live feed. Don't go to Messenger and put your questions there. We can't see them, and we won't be answering them after the live. So only during the live, pop them here. If you feel that we have gone past you, because we have quite a few people coming on now placing their questions on, post it again, and hopefully if we have time we will get to you. Of course, no promises that we will get to you this evening, because a lot of questions are coming up. And tonight I actually want to give away a 2-question email reading for one lucky person that is on tonight and posts a question. So one lucky person that is on tonight and posts a question and doesn't get the answer that they are after.
What?
or that we don't get to answer you.
So if they don't like the reading yet they get from their one card...
No. If we miss out on you
Oh, right.
or your question,
Yep.
You will go into a draw, and one person will get
They're gonna get
a 2-question email reading from me. So we'll be in contact with you and get you to send in your 2
And
questions.
I'll even throw in a naughty card. I'll have to send it to her.
So if you miss out as well tonight, at the end of the night, you can choose 1, 2, or 3,
Lost my pen.
and we will do a general. Don't bend
I'm
over
not
or do anything.
game
We'll
enough
do
to
a
touch
general
anything.
reading for you at the end, because we can't get to everyone because there are just so many gorgeous people coming on.
I'm trying to be very careful and not touch anything so we don't lose the feed. Got it. I think I worked out what was wrong before. The mouse was tangled around something. Alright, so 1 question, 1 card, no health questions. Will my treatment work? Will my cancer come back? We don't want to answer anything like that on Facebook. It's not the appropriate place. And also no super personal relationship questions like, is my partner cheating on me or should I leave my husband? Alright, also the feed jumps everywhere, so we can't guarantee whose questions we'll see. I like it when you ask a specific question, so please ask something instead of just being a general question.
And I've got someone around me, and I know this may sound very, very funny at the moment, but someone around me
Hello,
who
Sergio.
at one
Welcome.
stage may have had a very big coughing, choking fit on a peanut. So the
Might be a peanut allergy.
The peanut actually almost killed them. If this sounds like someone from your family, give us a holler, because this particular person is around me at the moment.
Oh, other news, we are going to start doing live tarot shows in venues. We'll be announcing more about that later. She's a little shy.
Hi Shayla. So it's all going to work out for me and my family, please. This is the card that was drawn for you, and this is the good luck card of the tarot deck. So yes, Shayla, it will be fine. One thing that you have to remember though is sometimes you need to actually turn around and look at what is actually working for you, rather than also dismissing that and only looking at the things that are not working for you. Okay, look at what is working, is successful, and gives you joy and happiness, and be grateful for that. But things will be working out for you fine.
Now you may notice that our beautiful Spencer is not with us physically. We've got a sort of little memory of him up there, but he's still packed in the suitcase because we haven't been home that long, and he does appear in one of the series that we shot. So he's been working. All right, Rochelle.
Well, I stay in my job. Okay, Rochelle, that's a really good question. And the 6 of Pentacles says, yes, most probably you will, depending on whether they treat you well as well. So don't end up being a doormat for wherever it is that you are, because that is not going to be a good thing. You can overcompensate and do way too much for nothing. So also be aware of what you are worth, and just do what you are asked to do and value yourself more, Rochelle. That is what you
That
require.
can go for a lot of us. We all need to value ourselves a little better than we do. Not put up with the shit that's dealt us sometimes. Kate Claire would love a reading to see she's going to get good news about getting to see her family next week.
Oh,
I've got fingers
Kate.
and toes crossed for you, Kate.
And Kate, your stuff's going to go out in the post on the weekend, probably Monday. Kate won a prize from my supporters page.
Oh, from the
So-
Newcastle Ghost Tour supporters
Yeah,
page.
so I have a special supporters page for Newcastle Ghost Tours. It's only about $4.50 a month to be a part of that. And I do some special things for my supporters on there. And Kate won a prize.
Oh, lucky Kate.
So you can jump onto Newcastle Ghost Tours and become a supporter for just $4.49 or something stupid like that. And get all the goss, the inside stuff about what is going on.
They still don't get as much as
Kate,
bars.
I'm going to say this is going to be a really hard thing to see through. You do have the Three of Swords, and it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to really work hard at getting to see your family next week, if it is going to happen at all, my darling. So I dare say keep reaching out and making sure that they have their part of the plan sorted out, and that it's just not all up to you. Things change sometimes very, very quickly, Kate. That's all I can say.
And hello, Ellen. I hope you are well. And now we have Bronwyn. I have a big week at work next week. Is it going to go brilliantly or to complete shit?
Oh, Bronwyn. Okay, keep thinking positive, my darling. That is really, really important. If it takes you to a better place than you are right now, then it's going to go really, really well for you. But it is all about mindset and attitude. So this is the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords can say to us, no matter how well we do or where we go, we can take our shit along with us as excess baggage. So you must drop the attitudes and the things that no longer service you and work well for you, and you have to move forward completely, just like what's happening at work.
And I just got a message to say that sometimes you have to sacrifice some small things to get the bigger things. You don't have to win every battle. Let them win a couple of little things, so they'll let you have the bigger thing, the important thing. Work out what's important. I don't know what that's about, but I hope it makes sense. Jess, you need to tell us your mum's name. What's your mum's name, and then we can give her a reading.
Hello, Jess's mum.
So that I can quickly look her up on the internet and find out all about us. Every night I can give her a reading.
I've got my cards up here so that you can see, so that you don't think I'm fiddling with them and picking special cards below. Fran, will my hubby get a job soon? Going nuts, I am. Is that because he's at home and he has nothing to do? Okay, the Page of Cups. He has to accept things that he probably wouldn't, and that he might feel are a little bit below him. And what he might have to do, Fran, is actually work with people that are quite a lot younger than he is. Also taking on a job that he has no skill for, to learn all over again, to try and do something new. That's what a lot of people are facing now, reskilling. If he is sitting at home and those jobs aren't coming as quickly as he would like, he needs to do a course. He needs to do something that gets him new skills, Fran. Get him up and moving.
And guys, the merch is coming. We have had meetings this morning and we've got to send our ideas across to the team, and it is coming. So, not sure how long, but
yeah,
it will be a pre-order thing. So you will order it, and then they'll get it made up, and then it will be sent out as soon as it comes in. They said it only normally takes a couple of weeks. Let's go to Wanda. Will my business survive, please, and thank you.
Oh, Wanda, I hope it does. Guys, please share this live if you don't mind. Maybe please, to a friend. Let
tag
them know,
a couple of people
that the live is on. Tag them. Get them coming through. Remember, I'm giving away a 2-question reading to someone who will be online. You can send me an email with your questions. Wanda. Okay. Yep. I'm not looking at those. They're not the ones that were supposed to.
You got your little cards tonight.
I do, because
my
fingers
dear.
are tied. Excuse me.
This is where she's now going on the internet to look your name up. She's quick.
I know, right? Okay, Wanda, here we go. Will your business survive? Look, you have got to diversify, and you've got to look at it a little bit differently. And businesses are so really hard at the moment. Think outside the square. And Wanda, you may actually, I know this is really hard and it may give you the real shits when I say so, you might have to move where the business is. Okay, so you might have to actually move the location of the business to help you survive.
Hey, who's seen our new podcast that came up today? It's Sea of Trees, which was known as the Japanese suicide forest. It's a great great podcast. Even if I do say so myself, I had goosebumps several times and I was the person reading it. It's really bizarre.
It's a beautiful podcast. It really is. It hits you right in the heart.
Yeah. Hey, Anne and Renata, I would love to see how my future is going to look like, because I am in the current stages of study.
Beautiful,
well,
Dylan.
Congratulations, Dylan,
Congratulations.
on studying and
That's
expanding your knowledge.
Anyone who studies is a champion. And I'm going to say to you, you have the Two of Cups, so this study is going to lead you to a lot of very interesting places, but the most important thing is collaborations that come your way. So please, please, please keep going. Because your world is looking really, really good. Don't think that everything needs to be done just by you. Reach out, ask for help if you need. Don't kind of go, I can't be asking for help or whatever. If there is something that you require, actually there are people out there who love people who ask questions and ask for help when they don't understand things or want to know more.
Yeah,
don't be shy.
Don't do what I did all through my university degree, just sit there going, oh, I don't know what they're talking about, but let's just go with it.
Hello, Sinead.
And yes, we are going to Dubbo, so we will be at Dubbo on the 1st of May for some ghost tours. Thank you, Crispy.
And that reminds me, our gorgeous Crispy is on, Christy, and she has an amazing online metaphysical store at Spells and Spirits. So again, ask her to put up her link for Spells and Spirits metaphysical store. Who are you on at the moment? Penny Fraser. Penny Fraser. Go to Penny Fraser down below. Penny Fraser, who have you lost recently? There is the beautiful soul that is a little bit lost. And she, I'm going to say she because that's the first thing that comes to my mind, is around you, my darling. I'm just wondering who she is. To me, it seems as though there is a little bit of confusion there. So when she passed, she may have been in a confused state, not knowing where she was, or who she could trust, who she could reach out to. This is definitely a lady, and very, very strongly came through when I saw your name, Penny.
Cool. Now, can you give her a card?
I can. I have the opportunity to be part of an interesting opportunity. Is going to be what I think it's going to be. Okay.
I'll give it a crack because that's exactly what we did with Isaac Butterfield when he asked us to do Maitland Jail. And holy shit balls, as we like to say, our world has gone.
Penny, I hope what this does is it allows you to engage your brain and your intelligence, and you will see this.
Oh, I can't stop it. Sorry. Volume down. Go.
And this will be actually what you see as the first step on a long journey to exactly where you want to be. So, all
that's
good vibes.
Cool.
All good vibes to you, my darling.
All right, Susan feels that there's someone who wants to give her a message.
I have a feeling someone has a message for me tonight. I've had a talk to him and I.
And you and me? I'm going to sneeze.
I'm not sure whether that's the end of that sentence, Susan. Bless you. I've had a talk to him and I. All right, let's see. Let's see what the cards say. So we do have the Knight of Pentacles. It is a card that does absolutely show a male. He is talking about stability and talking about being very, very grounded, Susan. So maybe you need to come back and look and refresh some of the ideas that are going on in your mind, and whether you're kind of causing a little bit of stress and anxiety for yourself that you don't need to. Maybe catastrophizing the future or what's coming up for you a little bit. As you look at the future, you may see things that are more dark and more kind of hard to take, rather than that opinion of yourself that you can sort out everything that's coming your way. But he asks you to be solid, and if there is something that you need to give up, as in something that belonged to somebody else and you, or that there were associations between you and somebody else and you still own or have ownership of that particular thing. It is about selling it or moving it on.
Wow. I don't know where all that came from, but I don't think it was just the card. I tell you what, Robert, you're not wrong. Will I meet a good person that'll suit me best for a relationship on a dating app? Now, Tamara, you have to be very careful using the dating apps because sometimes people do not portray themselves as honestly as they should. And I would always go with a buddy on your first date, or go to one of those restaurants where they have a code word that if you order something, they will get you out of the relationship or out of the situation. But in saying that, my daughter met her husband on a dating app. They're married.
There are good people out there, and there are people who are desperately looking for a great relationship. And at the moment, those dating apps seem to be some of the only places that you can go.
You can't go out anywhere else.
But just be careful. Just be careful, because not everyone, as Anne said, portrays themselves in the best way.
Yeah, they think that they can't be themselves. They've got to be better than what they are. And people are just looking for real people. Honest people. So you're going to pull a card?
Oh, I thought we'd given him for everything, but never mind. You have the Four of Swords. I don't know whether, Tamara, you are actually ready to meet anyone right now. I think you might still be suffering from a little bit of anxiety and still grieving over a relationship that has ended or didn't turn out the way that you had hoped it would. And I would give yourself a little bit more time before you went out there and tried again. So can you give yourself a little bit more time to sort of really get yourself into a place where you are ready to do this, rather than feel that you have to, because that's what everybody thinks that you should be doing.
This is an interesting one. All right, Ellen.
I live between New South Wales and Queensland. I'm constantly torn and on the fence, as my heart is with someone in Queensland, but my grandkids and daughter is in New South Wales. Will I always be on the fence? Thank you, ladies. I'm always travelling back and forth. Ellen, that is a decision that you need to make, and you need to commit to it. And I know it is really hard, and you want to be there for your grandkids and your daughter to assist and help her, but think for a moment about your own happiness.
Us women always sacrifice everything for everyone else without looking after ourselves as well. So you also deserve some happiness, my sweet.
And Ellen, don't think because you have chosen to go with a relationship for yourself that you are placing your daughter and your grandkids second, which is something that is often on people's minds when they have to choose between family and a deep, loving relationship
really,
for themselves.
They should be second because you should be first.
Oh, that's true.
And I remember Sting talking about this. Where I think it was Sting saying that they love each other, he and his wife love each other first, and then they love their children. Because if they don't have a strong, happy relationship themselves, they can't give to their children everything they possibly could. And I thought that was a really interesting concept, because normally parents will go, I love the kids more than anything. But I think you've got to have your own happiness first.
Yeah, there's got to be a bit of a balance, and we have given birth to a whole generation of children who may or may not feel entitled to always be the first. I'm not speaking from personal experience here. I'm just generalising, but there could be out there, and you may be the mother or father of children who you have given everything to, and this then now seems to be the constant, that it will always be like that. So again, just be careful that there is a balance and that your life is important too. But you have the Ace of Swords, so this is about new beginnings and new ways of thinking about this. And Ellen, you need to think about this differently. You need to really place the where your future lies, and your daughter and the grandkids. Your daughter has placed her future elsewhere with her partner, and her children, or if she is raising the children on her own, that is what she has now committed to.
That's the choice. Yeah.
You also deserve happiness. Just saying.
Now this is an important one to answer, I think. Is everything bad that happened last year going to continue this year?
Oh, don't we have a lot to say about that?
Look, I have to say that 2020
Was a shit.
was a shit year, but some of the best things happened for us. So it depends on how you are looking at things, and if you are willing to
Move on.
also change. If you're sitting back waiting for normality to return, you're going to be disappointed and you're going to be heartbroken and everything's going to be overwhelming. You need to be able to move forward. As the naughty cards would say, take a teeny tiny step forward. At least you're still moving.
And also be aware that anything that, if you keep on being afraid of what is going to happen that is bad, you're actually really sending a message out to the universe to say, I am fearful. I'm fearful of everything. And the universe will provide you with what you continually connect with. So be really careful about where you place your thinking, Christy. I'm sure there is more to you than whatever happened last year and you staying in that energy. Yeah. See, we have here the eight of swords, and Christy. Some of the things that happen, you, in a really deep subconscious way, you don't take yourself out of those situations soon enough. You let them simmer, you let them go, you say sorry for everybody else and to everybody else's mistakes and the things that they do to you. You'll go, oh, okay, look, I just won't take that into account. And then you feel yourself completely bound. That's what that card is all about. So those bindings are loose enough for you to step away from. You have to make those choices.
Now, don't forget that you need to make a comment or something on the live feed there. Say hello or something so that we know you are there, that we can leave you, we can add you into the draw for a 2-card reading from Renata, a private one.
Two-question reading.
Two-question
reading via email.
Right.
It will be going to someone tonight. We will let you know at the end of the live. I will send you a message and you will know that it is you, and you can send me your 2 questions.
Oh, thank you, Lorna Guncartoon. We love you too. We'll be on later for you guys. The Grand Poobahs, those who are our Patreon supporters, and they support us by paying $10 a month, get 2 private reading sessions a month. And they also get little live crosses from locations where we're filming and doing things, and they get inside goss.
I do.
All right. Let's go to Anne-Marie Pollack. Oh, Pollack, isn't that Polish? Doesn't that mean Polish?
Yes.
If you're a Pollack.
How soon will my circumstances improve drastically?
Woo!
Well, would you consider Anne-Marie's circumstances improving minutely, bit by bit, daily? Because every small improvement is still an improvement, and it will all add up in the end. And I know we would love to all have that magic wand go abracadabra, all the shit's gone and now it's just going to be smooth sailing, but you know life isn't like that. So
Just
I
all
would
jumped.
suggest to you to concentrate on small daily improvements or weekly improvements and be going, holy crap, thank God that is something that I now have a handle on. But you now have the Ace of Pentacles, and as I said, aces are all about new beginnings. They are about embracing the new, but also taking charge. Very important, Anne-Marie. Don't leave the universe to make the decisions for you. You start taking charge of your own life and directing the way it's going to go.
Oh, Jess, you crack me up. Hello, you ladies have been doing some exciting stuff. Always enjoy watching you, fellow bitches, witches, fellow broomstick wielders, oops, typo, I mean ladies. We actually got called by the creative team up in Queensland, the crazy aunties, which I thought, I just love it. We are the crazy aunties.
It reminds me of one of my favourite movies, and that's what's it called?
Oh, it's that favourite? It's obviously stuck in her mind permanently.
Practical Magic.
Practical Magic. And yes, you are right, Lily. The cracks let the light in. What a beautiful thing to say. I love that. Let's go to Bonnie.
The cracks also let the smell out.
I'm just thinking of us sharing a bathroom over the last week.
I've got to keep it mean. Bonnie, will I get some support soon? Oh, I hope so. If you need it, Bonnie, I hope you're making all the noise that you can.
Yeah, who have you asked?
About the support that you need.
Have you asked people for help?
Yeah, sitting there and going, I hope someone supports me soon, ain't going to help. You've got to put your hand up.
Take action.
And take action. And this Two of Swords is one of those things that makes this really hard for you to do, Bonnie. You don't like asking people. Right, you kind of get stuck in the middle and you go, oh, will I, won't I, will I, won't I. Make some noise, Bonnie. And if you need support, you need to put your hand up, you need to make the phone calls, and you need to keep asking.
And sometimes people don't take the hint. I know I'm a little bit thick when it comes to that sort of thing. I don't see that someone sort of saying, any chance you could help me with this? I'm sort of like, no, what? So you need to say, hey guys, I'm struggling. Can you please help me or give me some advice? But then you've got to be prepared to take their advice too.
Now also remember, guys, right at the very beginning I had a beautiful sweet soul come in, and what they were telling me was they had a big choking fit on a peanut. Can anyone take that particular lovely soul?
I tell you, Tilly Jean, I want to go on a holiday too. We can't say that we've been on a holiday for the last couple of days. We have worked our freckles off.
Lady.
Lady. Let's go to Lady.
I created a prototype for divination cards, and the cards themselves keep telling me not to publish them. Can you explain why, please? Ooh,
that's an interesting one.
That's an interesting one. Let me see what my cards say for you.
And is our Uber driver on here? We had a great Uber driver today that took us to the airport, and he was speaking our language. He was great.
Lady, are you self-sabotaging here? Are you reading into the cards something that may well be a sign that says, don't do it because it means all hell will break loose and you're going to have to step up and you're going to have to own this stuff, and yes, some people may not like them and some people might like them. Then what happens if people like them, and how much is this going to cost, and are they going to sell, and all of this sort of stuff? Because you actually have the good luck card of the tarot deck. Says, what the fuck are you waiting for? Just do it.
Oh, it's your own self-doubt
and
that's causing it.
Stop doubting yourself.
What's the worst that can happen if you publish them?
Send us.
Yeah, send us a pack. We'll have a look at them.
Pack.
We'll use them here on the show.
Yeah, on the show.
Message us if you want us to use some. Apparently, the lady on the left sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Is that me?
I don't know. I think I'm on the left. Ew, children, how are we today? I'll take that. I don't look like her.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Amanda. I've got no idea. You must be a bit nutty like us. All right. What are you drawn to there? No! Why would we want to take our meds? It's much better.
License and registration.
Totally insane.
Are you picking our scab? Is that what you're doing? Are you kind of going, oh, I'm going to annoy you a little bit?
Oh, please do.
Are you?
Please do.
Are you license and registration, please?
We like a good picking.
Because we might need to pick a card for you. And then you just never know what you're going to get.
Oh, he's not picking on our friend Lady. Better not be picking on Lady. I think he might be smoking a bong there, or is he drinking a beer?
Oh,
I don't know.
Is he being a bit naughty? His licence and registration, please, being a bit naughty.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
We have special methods to deal with people like that.
Oh, very nice, Jess. Tea tree that smell nice too.
Oh, epic. Wonderful, Jess.
You like that? The crazy aunties? Yep. Bike in the sidecar. That's the fat bottom ladies. We passed for those ones as well. All right, so that's Anne-Marie. You're so right. It's time to take charge. Message received. I've been expecting the universe to deliver.
Yeah, no. Universe is too busy getting rid of assholes over the other side of the world.
All right, let's get over to...
Look after yourself.
Did we do... I don't think we've done Emma. Emma Cat.
Emma Cat. Will I become employed soon? That is a big question for everyone, isn't it, who's lost their jobs? I'm just going to draw the card that is on top.
What are you prepared to do?
Yeah, it says Two of Pentacles, so it will be a balancing act for a while, and maybe what you find is that there will be casual work to start off with before you get any full-time work. But I think that there is money coming to you, Emma, and you may actually have to just take what is coming, even though at the first instance you go, oh no, I really don't want to do this, but just take it because it will take you elsewhere. Remember, it's the first step, not the last step. That's important. So you go with whatever comes your way at this point in time, but yes, employment will be coming soon.
I'm just trying to work out what is happening. There's a big long message there and I can't see it all. I don't know if we can get a gist. Oh, no, it has all disappeared anyway. The feed just jumped. And for those people that are sending us stars, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so very much for the stars.
See, I can't see all the question.
Okay, sorry for a long one. All my boys adored my grandmother the other night. One of my sons spoke to his great-grandmother to tell her that his life is going really well. He asked her for a sign. He went home and his partner went out. His 5 children were in one room watching TV with the door closed, and he locked the back and front doors with latches. He was in a room with his door open. Full view of the kids' closed doors. After 40 seconds later, his eldest daughter opened.
We don't know the rest! And I'm trying to look on my phone and it won't tell me what it is.
Kim, can you, this is a one-off thing, Kim, can you message us the rest of that, please?
I'd say they're wanting to know, is it a message from a loved one?
Can you just actually message us privately with the rest of that? Just cut and paste it into Messenger.
Jess, I asked before, what's your mum's name? Need to know your mum's name so we can give her a reading. Maybe you didn't hear us.
Yeah, we need to know just a little bit more about your mum, Jess, if you don't mind, please.
Thank you, Justin. Oh, that sounds a little...
Hello, you.
Oh, I'm going to say hello to my husband. I haven't seen him for a week. Excuse me. Be quick. Hello.
G'day. Hello, where are you?
Oh.
There you are. Hello. Bye. Dobry wieczór, panie Renato.
Dzień dobry, jak się masz?
I'm really confused now. He's just thrown me.
Amanda Rose. Go to Amanda Rose. Hi girls, will my fiance and I move in together soon? I am not sure of his thoughts on this due to other issues. Please, ladies, have I made the wrong decision? Oh, Amanda Rose, honestly, if you have to ask the question, then you have doubt. And that is a problem in itself, because doubt opens the door to more doubt, and then we start questioning everything that our partner does. So you have to look at what those other issues are, and those other issues may well be the family that he already has. So if it is a divorce, or he's split from another family to move on, and there are connections still that are really hard for him to break, this is going to be something that is going to stick around for a while, and you are going to have to look at how you deal with it and how you put it in perspective with everything else that goes on between you and him. So this is not a card thing. This is a real life relationship problem issue, and a fucking card ain't gonna fix this, Amanda. You have to sit down and you have to sort this out. And it has to be I'm not doubting his love for me. That's where it's got to get to. If that is swirling around in your head, give yourself some space and think about it really seriously, my darling.
And this is why we say don't ask super personal questions on Facebook.
But
because
look, in a way, it's good because there are some things that. And look, Amanda, if you were sitting down for a really long reading, then we would probably go into a whole lot of aspects of this. And some people believe that a psychic just pulls a card and magically puts your life into a better perspective.
Hi, Cyril. How are
and
you?
Sometimes it is not that easy because it is not a psychic's place to pick and choose for you. A psychic should be there to give you enough information to examine things for yourself and to take responsibility for the choices that you make. Don't hand your responsibilities over to anybody else.
Spiritual bypassing.
None of this fucking love
The
and light
tarot lady
shit.
said I should leave you.
Yeah. No. I don't want to get a call from your beautiful partner to say, who the fuck do you think you are telling my girlfriend to leave me?
She's off. Watch out. Oh, look at this. We've got Dr. Asma Vicar.
Oh,
Hi,
God.
Thanks, Doc. No worries.
Oh.
Hi to you too.
Oh,
No.
Have we got...
Oh, sorry, Craig. We're not vibrant enough. My cup, the cup that you sent, went on set with us. It's still packed up in the bag. So the cup went on set with us when we were filming. Okay.
Are we not vibrant enough? What's that? What?
No, that was me.
What?
I just said that. He said we need a troll.
Oh, how do you see Solomon and my what?
My asthma future relationship.
Oh,
No
no.
relationship questions. All right.
No. There are other free tarot card readers, Dr. Asma. Go to them. Okay? Not my bag.
Oh, thank you, Sorrel. It's a beautiful name. Where are you from, lovely lady? What's in store for me? All right, Lisa Young. What's in store for me?
Close.
Nest Cafe, packet of ham, some butter. Is that what's in store?
Lisa,
No?
please take this year to really go for it. You have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords always heads in, head up, ready to work, ready to get cracking, and nothing stands in his or her way. Right? So there's always a silver lining to each cloud, and that's the type of mindset you need for this year. Can I suggest there are plenty of mindset coaches that do free mindset work on Facebook. You can scroll all you like and find them, and they will have a short course or even a podcast or whatever. Reach out, get a lot of really good inspiration, and just get cracking, Lisa. But again, you have to take charge and not wait for the magic door to open. You have to crack through that door yourself and go for it.
She's going to crack through the drawers. I like the thank you, Harmony. We so appreciate that you
Harmony.
have done that. Don't forget the new podcast, True Hauntings. You can listen on Spotify, iTunes. And if you do watch it on iTunes, we would love it if you could leave us a fantastic review.
And this week is really, really special because we have a very deep episode, and it is about the Japanese suicide forest. And it may not be what you expect it to be, but it is awesome listening. And we really think that everyone should be listening to it.
No, I wasn't sexting, Robert. It's okay. I was just texting the team who were watching. I think they were hoping for a troll, but it's okay. We've sorted it out.
So how's my team's first impression of me from work? Let's have a look.
Oh, I've
Harmony.
got the rest of the story there. The team has...
Okay, you have the Knight of Wands. I think sometimes you need to pull it back a little bit, Harmony. You may be overexcited and overshadowing them. So read the room.
Yes, sometimes silence is a good thing too, and let someone else talk.
Read the room and just go slowly. Okay, you don't have to impress anyone. Right at the beginning, it's always good to just shh.
So I've got Kim's full message.
Yes.
Hi, I have a question. Sorry, long one. My boys adored my grandmother. The other night, one of my sons spoke to his great-grandmother to tell her that his life is going really well. He asked for a sign. He went home and his partner went out. His 5 children were in one room watching TV and the door closed. He locked the back and front doors with latches. He was in the room with his door open, full view of the kids, closed door. About 40 seconds later, his eldest daughter opened her door and said baby 18 months old was missing. They found her on the back veranda laughing and saying ta-da to no one in the backyard.
Aww.
All the doors were still locked with latch from the inside, so she got herself outside with the doors latched. And my son had to frantically unlock the doors. No one's seen her leave the room or the bedroom door open. Is this possible? My son and grandchildren still have sources for eyes, and I can't debunk it. Wow.
That's wow. That really is wow. And look, it's interesting what
5 children though, and sometimes you lose them.
Yeah, it's interesting what we don't notice. And we think we have eyes on everything. It takes a second with kids, you know that. In a minute, in 10 seconds, they're not there. And we can now be occupied with 20 things on our mind all at once. So there is a possibility that things happened. All the doors being latched, that's crazy. It's really, really hard to explain that. Really hard to explain that. But yeah, grandma may have been at work there, yeah, and the little one may have been absolutely saying bye-bye to grandma.
But if they're walking, they also get into mischief.
Yeah.
And thank you very much, Justin. Great podcast today. Very interesting subject matter. Loved it.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
Justin.
you. That was one that we weren't sure we should do or not, but I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
Wendy, changes? Any changes lately, Renata?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right, next one. I don't know what that means.
Okay, changes. Yes, you better have changes. Yes. And again, the universe, Wendy, has shown you 1,000 different signs and you've gone, oh, I'll ignore that one until it gets worse. Oh, maybe I'll ignore that one until it gets even worse. So there was your last opportunity. There was your sign. So yes, make those changes, Wendy, please.
And we have...
Ba, 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 ba. I am still...
Oh, it didn't come up.
No,
Okay.
I'm shuffling.
You're so funny. We're a little bit
Chandel?
quiet tonight, actually. We're not our normal, vibrant selves. Ian's feeling a little tired. But I can tell you that our new YouTube series that's coming out is very much our humour on one of them. Very much our humour, laughter, and a little bit of silliness, but also some good advice. Coming soon.
Okay, hey ladies, may I have a card please? I'm a community worker, but cleaning is the majority of schedule. Yeah, no one likes cleaning, Chandel. All this change is here due to a few upset staff, including myself. Sometimes it is really difficult to rid the place of the poison that has set in, because sometimes the one that is yelling the loudest is the one that is heard all the time, and the other hard workers just don't. So this is really hard, but let me see, Chandel, what the cards say.
And is somebody covering for someone? Like, somebody's not pulling their weight and somebody will make excuses for them or cover the fact that they're not pulling their weight? Does that make sense?
You're spot on, because this is the Six of Swords, and the
Oh.
Six of Swords is kind of saying everyone else is covering and taking the slack and the shit for the person that is actually causing all of the fuss and upset. So this is really hard because you all risk having your heads on the chopping block for saying something. So whoever is causing the upset there, whatever is causing the upset, really needs to get sorted out. Yeah, draw a card. Chandel, just
I was going to do one for Nicole. She wanted one.
take a bit of time and don't kind of step forward at this point in time. It's not the right time. You are likely to be the... Look, let's just say the snake ain't going to get its head cut off yet.
Alright, so Chandel, these are naughty cards. Now, the naughty cards swear a little bit, but it might just give you a little bit of insight into what's going on. Let's draw a naughty card for you. Oh, well, I don't know quite about that one. Take a teensy-weensy fucking baby step. At least you're still fucking moving. Now, I've been quoting that card for the last couple of days, and it's come up. So maybe you just need to start moving in the right direction with whatever this person is and stop covering for them. And that's going to actually help them improve as well, because by everyone covering for them, they can't actually grow to be the best person they can. They can just sit back and be lazy.
And Chantal, I think in the end you have worn out your welcome there, and it's time for you to go somewhere else, where you can actually get a better deal with what you know and how you work.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Elise, happy birthday to you. Woohoo! Right, I'll write that down.
Elise, you're going away with family.
I'm sorry.
It's never a good idea. Depends on how much alcohol you drink.
Oh, we had a few the other night at Bambino's restaurant, Italian restaurant.
Best place
Oh
ever.
my God!
If you're up in Queensland and around the Sunshine Coast, go to Bambino's. It is awesome.
Gold Coast, not Sunshine Coast. Gold
Gold
Coast.
Coast.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gold Coast.
Singing chef. She comes out and sings Italian opera, and then she's bringing out homemade liqueurs, popcorn liqueur.
Oh, so nice. Elise, you have the Page of Swords. It's going to be fun.
Hi, Sue and Glenn.
Yeah. Keep everyone busy and play lots of games. And it will be a fun weekend away.
All right.
Don't get serious, Elise. It will turn into a shit fight.
Hey, Ashley, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Honestly.
Oh, thank you, Ashley.
It means the world to us. How are we going for time? We're getting to the end.
Yes, we're almost
We
getting to the
are.
end.
All right, Janet.
One or two more.
Let's do Janet. Janet's a
Left your
regular.
message above and happy to see you both home. Thank you, Jeanette. Will I get to go down to Victoria this year to see my daughter? It's been a long story. Naughty card would be most welcome as well.
I'm
yes,
sure
you
will get there this year.
Absolutely you will.
Positive you will
Absolutely
get there.
you will. Ace of Pentacles, get your money ready. You will be going. I don't think it's going to clear up in the next few weeks. I'd give it a little bit longer. January, February. After Easter, at least.
Okay. And the naughty card says, Spirit fucking rocks and so do you. So start acting like a girlfriend. Don't doubt yourself. You're going to have a great time. You will get there. All right. And I had one for, I saw her and I was going to give it to, and then you made me get distracted.
Oh, sorry, it's always
There we are. Nicole. Nicole Harrison wanted a naughty card. I love Renata, but fuck off, it's my turn.
Thanks, Nicole.
Oh, apparently you need to have a little bit of quiet time. You need to find yourself a little corner and put your earbuds in, or as I like to call it, the bionic ears, and meditate the bullshit out of your life.
Yeah, you might need to have a pillow and scream into it. It's always a good
That
thing.
helps too. You get the pillow and go, fuck you! Love naughty spirit.
Yep.
All right.
Always good.
Let's just do a quick scroll down towards the end. Hello,
Ashmore. Nice to see you on again.
Oh, Cyril, did you have a question, my love? Cyril?
We answered it.
No, we said hello, and where was she from?
No, we answered
Oh,
a
did we?
question. Yes, you'll have to go back and listen to it, Sorrel, because I'm sure we answered it for
I
you.
think we did. I thought we just talked to her and asked her where she came from. Oh, that sounds very interesting, Ashley.
Oh, Sagittariuses are notoriously fickle, Ashley. Don't wait too long. My suggestion is if you're going to get into this, get Sagittarius stuck in a corner and ask them. Because
So,
waiting...
put them down and say,
Yes.
listen here.
Yep, because otherwise you won't get anything.
Oh, right, okay.
They're just Sages. That's the way they work.
So Jess Francis' mum's
thank
name
you.
is Leonie. Oh, okay,
Took
Leonie.
an hour.
Thank you, guys. We didn't see it. Let's give Leonie a reading. So the feed jumps and we miss shit tons of stuff. So we don't even know if somebody choked on popcorn or peanuts or whatever it was.
So Leonie has the 9 of Wands, and this is about sometimes just getting so befuddled and muddled with everything that you get into a little bit of a state of confusion. So Leonie, it might be a really great opportunity to actually write down all the things that you need to remember, because you're trying to take care of yourself and everybody else's problems and issues and sort things out. There is a big step coming for you this year, something that you have been wanting and waiting to do for a really long time. Now is the time to do it. So don't hold back, and that might also help and assist you with the way you think about things, because you're confusing yourself and getting yourself into a really sort of a tight bind because you're overthinking things. And that's why you're forgetting things, Leonie. So I hope that makes sense for you. Now, we need to do these cards. So if you haven't, up to this point in time, choose 1, 2 or 3.
2, 3. What are you drawn to this evening? What is pulling on your heart chakra? What draws you? Because the universe will reveal its message. Now, Renata, when are you going to announce who won the competition tonight?
What we'll do is we'll put it on this page in about 15 minutes' time.
Oh, that's soon.
After we...
How are you going to pick them?
We are going to look at all of these names and put them in a device that chooses one automatically. Yeah.
You're going to announce it in 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, good
After
luck
you
with
make me a coffee.
Okay, because we've got to get on and talk to the Grand Poobahs tonight too.
If you chose number 1, you have the 5 of Pentacles, and by God, you've been going around in circles, and you refuse to look at what is really important and what's going to get you out of this shithole, and you keep on just going around and around and around again in this virtual garbage lot. So can you just now stop, please?
Okay, well, that's interesting what mine is with that, because mine says, head, shut the fuck up, and heart fucking lead. So you've got this constant monologue going in your head going, oh, well, I should do this and I should do that, but I don't know if I should do this and I don't. Oh, but if I did this, this might happen. What fucking makes you happy? What brings you joy? Go with that. Tell your head to shut the fuck up.
But stop asking everybody else their opinion, because that is their opinion and they will want you to do what they want you to do, so stop it. If you have chosen card number 2,
Number 2.
you have the King of Wands.
Okay.
And this is all about really taking responsibility for everything that you are now about to do. So sit back down on your backside and go, okay, I've fucked up. I've got to take responsibility. I'm going to straighten this up. And actually, when I do this, it's going to turn out better than it ever has before.
All right. Well, it's interesting that this one, there seems to be about inner monologues tonight. So you are killing me with the negative self-talk. Start being kind in your mind or I'm going to kick your fucking ass. So stop self-sabotaging, guys. Stop saying, I can't do this. I'm not good enough for this. I'll never be perfect for this. Love yourself a little bit. It's okay to say you are fucking good at something. I'm over this shit of people going, oh, you're just all ego when you do that. No, be proud of what you fucking do. Love, naughty spirit.
And that's true, because no matter whether you like
Oh,
yourself
for fuck's sake.
or
All right.
don't like yourself, or you think you're good enough, or you don't think you're good enough, there's always going to be a critic there that is going to want to tear you down. So don't let them stop you from doing what you need to do. If you have chosen card number 3,
Good one, Carol. Thanks for letting us know. Please don't forget to leave us a review if you've got a card reading tonight or what we've told you has resonated, because that will help other people as well to maybe get a message that might help them with some shit in their life.
and often by listening to our hour on a Thursday night, you actually get the answer for what you are wanting, even though you haven't asked a question. Because these are all universal questions and all universal problems. So we might
Somebody mentioned yawning.
Yeah, we might actually answer a question for you, even though you haven't asked it.
You will know. You will know.
Number 3.
I'll ring true to you.
6 of Cups. Who have you forgotten about in your life, or are not taking care of right now, or are not putting enough attention on, and they need you? They need to know that you still remember them, that you think about them, that you need to reach out and say, oh, hi, I haven't called you for ages, but I want to tell you how much you really mean to me. Take time out over this next week and reach out to someone you know and that you really need to take a moment and say, hey, I want to spend some time with you, because everyone around the world at the moment is a bit lost, and everyone around the world is really hoping that there is someone who will reach out to them and say, you're a good egg, you're a good friend, and I appreciate you. So fucking do it.
Yeah, yawning is the most contagious thing in the world. Try an experiment, go somewhere and yawn.
Stop it! Stop it!
And see how quickly somebody near you yawns. All right, my card. Once again, this is about not trusting yourself. Trust your ability, for fuck's sake. Self-doubt. Why is there so much self-doubt coming up at the moment for everyone?
Because that keeps everyone small.
Oh, they don't need, yeah. So if you don't extend yourself, don't take a little bit of a risk, you, yeah.
You stay in the minority. You stay small. And small is safe for some people.
Yep.
But it also gives power to those that like you being small, because it just shows that there is more for them. There is enough for everyone. There is enough for everyone, guys.
Yep. And
Get
everyone,
your peace.
everyone thinks differently, and that's okay. We don't all have to think the same. We don't all have to be the same. It's okay to be different. Actually, it's awesome if you're different. Isn't it, Renata?
It is.
We won't go there.
We're so different.
All right. Love yous all. Thanks for joining us, and keep spreading the word. Make sure you've liked, subscribed, all that shit. Make sure you